know, Angie, it's tough to find time to work out.
That is true. So what if you could exercise during your lunch hour?
Well, that'd be great, but like a lot of people, I assume I don't have time.
Well, I learned about some quick exercises from an expert. Check it out. So, you know, when people think of gyms, they think of free weights, they think of machine weights and cardio. So tell us, I don't know, what do you want to start off with?
Well, we could start off here. These are really called sectorized pieces of equipment. And there are a lot of companies in this space that do a pretty darn good job of making them. And they really replace what people would do with free weights and make life efficient and in some cases safer because they position the person who's working out properly and so forth.
Now, you did say that free weights, though, are not null and void. They're still important.
Well, free weights are really important. At the end of the day, the best training involves free weights. The best training is going to involve free weights for a variety of reasons. And one of those reasons is it requires a lot more coordination. If you use 2 dumbbells in your hands, you have to balance your body to do it. If I'm sitting down in a machine doing a chest press, which is the same thing, I don't have to balance, so it isn't getting the same total effect.
Right. Okay, so
here we have the demo of the chest press here. This replaces a bench press or dumbbells, and you know, it's just easy. You can sit down and do this. You're positioned. You don't have to pick up the dumbbells. You don't have to re-rack them. It's quick and to the point. The thing about with this compared to free weights is free weights allow nuance, and great bodybuilders probably have 20 ways they can work any single muscle, and they really can. I thought it was baloney when I started evaluating this as part of what I did with the 49ers years ago and stuff, but it's really true. So you bring it out in control and you bring it back in control because you do work both pushing and then stopping the weight from coming back. So it's, we call that concentric and eccentric exercise.
Nice.
And so you keep very good control, and that's another thing. Throwing a lot of weight means nothing. It's the work your muscle sees.
Okay.
And so what happens is good technique gets you better results. Okay, we're talking about free weights and how they allow variation, and here's a very wide dumbbell bench press, and you see how her arms are going out wide and hands are coming together, and she's controlling it coming down. And then bringing her arms in closer, she can also do the same press.
Like that?
Yeah, straight up and down. It works things differently. And then if you brought it straight up from your shoulders over your head, that becomes like a shoulder press. And so you can see that, and then you can bring them in wide, bring them out wide, in close, whatever, what the variability allowed is. I mean, you can do a lot of different things with free weights.
Yeah,
and this is just a very simple example of that.
Now I'm on the very famous elliptical.
Right, in the cardio area. And this really is the guts of what we do for wellness for people, because at the beginning and the end of the day, it's your cardiovascular fitness that's the thing that's going to help you live longer and feel better. Certainly being toned and having muscle is great, and it's part of it. But if you had to do one thing, you want to have your heart in good shape. You want to have that kind of endurance and fitness.
It's the most important muscle.
That's it. So what people need to realize is that they can get a lot out of 30 minutes of cardio if they work it with at least moderate intensity. The notion that you don't have to work very hard, it really doesn't work. You don't get much out of that. But it can fit into a corporate work day with an hour lunch break and have time for people to come in, get a workout, and go. And if they alternate cardio one day with weights the other day, that works out very well for most people. Here's the bottom line. People can become much more fit and stronger spending 30 minutes or so on a lunch break if they go in, focus, do something with reasonable intensity and do it repetitively. So they do it every day.
All right, Angie, seriously, working out in your heels?
Hey, I like to work out in style.
Well, maybe you had to give up the jewelry, but at least you can get in some good exercise quickly.
That's true. See ya.